Welcome to Bar Talk. I am your host, Brandon T. And
And I'm Miss Reed, or you can call me Sharice, the co-host.
hey, the co host. How are you doing today?
I'm a little under the weather, but I'm okay. I got my tea, and I'm gonna be just fine.
All right, peoples. So, with that being said, since she's under the weather, like, subscribe, and send her the love to get better for being under the weather in the summer. All right. So, like I said, this is Bar Talk, place we have conversations to talk about what's happening in the wild and so forth. And we're gonna start today. And I want to come at y'all in a different way. This is Bar Talk, and Bar Talk, you have a bartender. And I know I'm coming at you as a bartender, but I want to come to you today as your big cousin that I tell your mama
'Cause
about what you got going on there. So, with that being said, there's scenarios out here. There's a video I saw floating around. It's more one of those scenarios where y'all all seen it, where a woman tells other women what men thinking, or vice versa, or men tell other men what women are thinking, instead of the women or men telling people exactly what they want. You know, so this is we got the we deep in that Kevin Samuel mind reading Jedi mind trick. You know what I'm saying? Type of society we're in now. So everybody else wants to speak for other side because I guess that's what they want the other side to do, or they hope the other side would do. And so, with that being said, there was a video I saw that talked about relationship dynamics, and it was one of the things where if you get upset with your partner, you're upset with them right now. Does something right this very second that upsets you. What do you do with that? Do you in turn have it out with that person? So if you do have it out with that person, what do you do next? Do you tell somebody? Do you go, you know what she did? She brought me my food without a fork. Or she gave me she didn't bring me nothing to drink. She drank the last bit of juice or something, or any of those things. Who do you tell? Do you tell a friend? Do you tell yourself? Do you journal? Do you make a cryptic post on some type of social media app talking about that person?
not the cryptid post.
Yes, the cryptic post, because it happens that you got this people do this to me and so forth post. Y'all all have seen it. And matter of fact, in the comments, if you see somebody put that cryptic post and you know they talking about something particular, put in the word "I seen it" in the comments. Do that for me. So so what do you do? Like I said, what do you do with that? Do you so when you tell somebody about what happened, do you in turn and as y'all talking about your partner and so forth, do you in turn once the situation has resolved? Do you go back and tell said person that you was complaining to, or the cryptic post to the social media, that everything's all clear now? Is that something? Is there ever a resolution happen in the story, or it just go from moment to moment to moment to moment to moment? So, Sharice, how you feel about that? Do you ever have you ever got into it with somebody and told somebody and then didn't follow up that everything's all clear, or you kind of just move from the next moment? So, what do you normally do?
Well, but sometimes it can help because sometimes you can go tell somebody and they listen rationally where you're being irrational, and then they tell you, okay, you said she did or he did this, this, and this. Do you see where you went wrong? So sometimes that helps, right? Because somebody else can get you to reason where the person you're with may not, it's not going to get you to see their way. They're just, in most cases they're not. But sometimes you can tell another person and that person will be on the side of the person that you think you telling on.
Right. So if I'm hearing you correctly, and I think I am, is like it is a good to share your business with somebody that can give you a different perspective on it. So maybe what I'm saying, that food coming without a fork and a knife ain't that bad. Just
Look, you better be happy somebody bringing you some food at all today with how many women don't cook. Okay, so you can
whoo,
get your own fork and knife.
right, right.
But I mean, I had an ex that did that. Loved to call his friends and
Mm.
say all the stuff I had done. Oftentimes, the friends were on my side.
What?
I love the friends because they were like, "Man, you what? What she do? You telling me you mad?" And then that's the only way I could. It worked better for them to say something than me to a degree.
Right. So that been the case. So we've heard in say in the part of the world of opinions of relationships, and they always tell you keep folks out your business, keep folks out your business. Don't tell your homeboy or homegirl what's happening. Don't tell your mama and so forth. And it's happening. So from your point of view, sounds that if the person is rational and can think rationally, can help you come off the ledge of being irrational. That's a good thing to share the story. Because I know some people get in that mindset of if I tell this person what the problem is, now this person is going to use that information in a way that I don't like it. So do
But
you think that happens?
the problem though is you tell somebody that somebody did something really bad to you. Okay, and you get past it. You forgive them. And then your family may not forgive them. They may not get past that thing the person did, even though you let it go and you forgave them. So there's a danger in it too. Um, but it is sometimes helpful, but it also can be dangerous because if the person you're telling is incapable of that forgiveness piece, your relationship is going to be in trouble. With two ways. One, the person you're telling is going to start thinking you're crazy
Right.
because you stayed with them after they cheated 10 times or whatever,
Ooh, not
because you
10.
done told them everything that's happening.
Right.
And then two, they're never going to forgive that person. So they're going to start mistreating them because of what you've told them. And the other person may not know that that's why your sister now can't stand him because you done told everything. So sometimes it's a bad idea, but sometimes it can help a person think rational too and have a different perspective.
And then two, do you think on a second step, do you think that telling the person that you're talking to once you gave them the dirtiness of it, tell them that yeah we made up that you know what I'm saying for you know what I'm saying say that you know what I'm saying Otis over there that rubbed your shoulders good.
Oldest?
Yeah, Otis that rubbed your shoulders. He got a little oil in him. And he rubbed your shoulders, and you like, oh, Otis, and that now y'all better. Do you think that you should share that part like Otis was strong the other night and we back together. Do you think the whole resolution of the scenario need to be shared if you're gonna share the bad part? You didn't share the resolution.
Let me tell you something. In those scenarios, your friend know when y'all made up. You know why she knows
Why she
or
know?
he knows?
Why they know?
Because you not calling complaining anymore. That's how they know. I've never had that situation happen when my friends are calling me telling me what somebody did to them, their boyfriends or their husbands. I know they made up when I don't get any more phone calls because when you're mad, you're calling that same person every single day and you talking their ear off about what old Otis done did to you today, and then when you get your back blown out, you stop. You don't talk about that anymore.
So people, I want to know. Tell me. I want y'all to tell me because like I said, I'm like this. If it's like watching a movie, right? If somebody tell you what's happening, they paint you a picture like you watching the show, and it just stops. There's no resolution. There's nothing happening. You might see them that cryptic message on the Facebook, and next thing you know, they talk about something else. Like, well, what happened with the cryptic message? That's where I'm at. Tell me there's a revolution. Say, Otis, you know what I'm saying, was on them shoulders, and next thing you know, Otis, you know what I'm saying, they got your mind right. Add that to the story. Don't just say, "Hey, well,
No,
we
they
talking about it.
add
We
it
talking
in.
about the next thing." Because like I said, we could go from talking about, I ain't get no fork and knife when she brought my food, and she left the room. I had to go get my own fork and knife and something to drink. Now there needs to be a resolution behind that. The turn. Did you go straight there about that fork and knife and drink? Or was she just going like she went to the other refrigerator that might be outside and go get your drink out of there. Let me know how we solve this. That's why. Oh, let's have a resolution. Let's see the arc of the anger and arc of the solution
But see,
instead of it going.
you know,
I don't want to assume.
no, you gonna know because Otis and Lucille gonna have pictures of them going out to dinner. That's how you're gonna know they back they fine because
How did we
that's
get
the
there though? I
resolution.
wonder how we
You
got there.
look, they gonna tell you that's not your business.
Peoples, peoples, real
They
talk,
gonna
real
tell you
talk.
that's not your
When
business.
you hear somebody venting to you about the situation and they ain't talk about it no more, don't you want to know how it's thinking of resolute? What was the resolution? Was it just time you ain't no mad no more, or you know what I'm saying? Oh, this did something or she did something. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know the gory details, but how do we come to a resolution? What was the problem solving method? Was it me helping you understand you was wrong? Give me my credit. You know what I'm saying? Let me have my flowers. If we and you talked about it, and I said, you know what, you should have brought, you know what I'm saying, him that fork and knife and asked him what he wanted to drink. That's all. That's simple. I mean, I know you had a hard day, but hey, you know what I'm saying? If you go get the plate out, the fork and knife right there. And so let me know if I helped or not. That's what I want to know. Don't. So you trying to tell me, Shrees, that you don't want to know if you helped or not in this venting? Was your time
No,
valued or time wasted?
well, let me say this. My friends, I can tell them, girl, you was wrong. Now, we are at a point now, which was different than it was a few years ago, of them going, yeah, maybe you got a point. I don't need to know how you got there. I'm happy you got there and the phone call stopped, to be honest, because I promise you, when people are unhappy, they call you constantly and complain. And I don't like constant complainers. Like, give me your problem, let me solve it. Go try what I said. If that don't work, then call me back with a whole new problem. But don't call me with that same problem or tell me that didn't work, because I won't keep hearing it, especially if you didn't do what I told you to do.
Right.
So
So,
I don't need to know what the solution is. Although, yeah, you would like to know, yeah, that worked. I'm glad you told me that. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But I don't want to be in anybody's business that tough. I
uh,
don't.
peoples, we got two different opinions here. I want y'all to go in the comments for me and tell me. And your team, I want to know the solution. I want to know. Team, I want to know, or team, I don't care. Let,
Team, mind your own business. That's
Cause
what
like I
it
said,
is.
my thing is this:
Mind your business.
if you gonna
You
pull
don't
me
need
into
to
it,
know.
you gonna pull me into it. I'm investing time to figure out how to fix y'all. Like I said, unless you just want me to listen. Now, if you say Brandon don't say nothing, I talk. And I was like, all right, you can have the mic and I walk off. I'm gonna sit over there on the couch over there, and I'm gonna sit and listen. I'm gonna nod and say, yeah. And or if you want me to help you now, if you want me to help, you know what I'm saying, coach your life here. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping in life coach mode. We'll fix it. But I want to know if in turn anything I told you actually helped. So I know the next time you come in, I can say, hey, if the answer helped that I said you were wrong about that fork and knife, and you fixed it, I'm gonna tell you every time you're wrong.
Yeah, chime in. Let us know because I'm still saying give your advice and then mind your business. So if you think that's the best way to do it, give the advice and mind your business, or get back to all the people that you done called around and talked to your spouse like they were a low down dirty dog.
Mm.
Do you need to call all those people back and give them an update? Because what if it just wasn't you, Brandon? What if it was five other people they called when you got tired of listening? Now everybody needs a phone call? No, I'm just saying. Take the advice, do whatever,
Well,
fix your relationship if you want to fix it, and then tell people to mind their business.
like I said, I get that, but I want to know because if what if it's just as simple as I, she didn't give me the fork and knife because she didn't get no loving. She didn't get enough loving that she thinks she needed. She need more loving, and so that right there, that's a fix, and so forth. That's communicated out, and then you can communicate that back into your partner. And like I said, if you tell me the resolution, what you think the resolution is, and then that can also help you avoid the same scenario from happening again.
I'm gonna tell you right now how to fix the fork and knife situation. Stop being so petty. Get up and get your own fork and knife, or say
Hold on.
whatever.
How's that petty? If you gonna bring me a plate and walk off, that's petty. It ain't me get up and get my own fork and knife. It's like if you gonna go that way, that's 98% of the way. You could have grabbed that little 2% on the way to me.
Okay, so what if I still had a pot or something happening here and I forgot your fork and knife? That
I
could
ain't mad
just
about
be
that. You still over there
okay.
cook. If you still over there, you know what I'm saying, you got that, and next thing you know, you got them candy yams or mac and cheese, you over there got to swirl or put a little something in it, and then and gonna bring that also, or you got that, you got me some bread or something coming. I understand that. Or if you went to go get me a napkin, there ain't no napkins right there. You got to go get the napkins and paper towels, you know what I'm saying, out of the closet over there. I understand that too. But if it's just one of the things you throw my plate down aggressively and walk off, then there's some problems right there.
I'm trying to figure out how this is centered around you and seemingly you being weighted on hand and foot. This whole conversation is going south. See,
No, it is
no,
not me
you're
being
not getting
waited.
no fork and knife. You be lucky to get the dinner.
Or even, you know what? I'm not even gonna make it just about me. It's about it could be whatever, you know what I'm saying, you want it, you as a woman and all women want it, you know what I'm saying, y'all have a honey-do list and so forth. And y'all want the man to do these things, you know what I'm saying, for at the house. We all at the house, you know what I'm saying? And real talk people, housework. I'm gonna tell you this. If you really think about it, housework is only roughly 2.5 hours a day during the week. I know some people make a big deal of it, like it's some extravagant things. Really, only 2.5 hours. If you think I'm wrong, count it when you get off work tomorrow. Count it out. You'll see that's only 2.5 hours. And if you got a kid, it's 2.75 hours. But anyway, but yeah, so you could do that, and he doesn't necessarily finish the list or want to participate and so forth, and that creates, you know what I'm saying, drama or whatever between y'all, and then like I said, you could go vent. Uh, Brandon would not fold nothing, or Brandon wouldn't wipe down nothing, so forth, and then whatever resolution came out of that you and your friends talk about, I think that should be shared out so they can help you make that conversation. Whether they told you come talk to me softly, nicely, gently, or they just said go up to the table when I'm at with my plate with no fork and knife, and
But I still say that sounds petty, and it sounds like if you're complaining about fork and knife or honeydew list not done, it's really not that stuff. Let me just say that too. It's bigger stuff behind that stuff. That's just the stuff you're willing to call people and tell on the other person about. It's some other stuff behind there. You ain't just mad about your fork and knife didn't get to you. You're not.
cause I'm mad about that, cause she mad about I ain't clean up over there. So she short me because she feel like I'm shorting her.
It is all petty.
And that's petty, but then it might be a deeper relationship issue there. The point I'm saying is it might
But
be a
that's my
deeper
point.
relationship
It
issue.
is deeper.
But once you solve it, though, I think that you should go back to the person that helped you come to the fact and realize that it wasn't a honeydew list. It wasn't my fork and knife not being there. It was I'm not paying attention to your needs or something like that. And then so that right there should be come back to the person like, oh, you know what? He wasn't really paying attention, or she wasn't really paying attention to this. It was subtle. I didn't think to share. I thought she would mind read me, but I need to actually have a conversation. And so that right there would even help the person that try to help you get to the solution. If they do that, hey, a conversation goes a long way.
It's a communication conversation. It's not now. It's not about the fork. It's not about the knife. It ain't about the honeydew. This is about nobody's because two people it takes to do this. So nobody's really effectively communicating. Nobody's really telling the other person what the real issue is. And I found people have a problem telling the other person what the real issue is for whatever the reason. They have a real issue of just sitting down and saying, here's my real issue. I don't want to be mad at you about not getting things completed, but you got a whole problem about not getting anything completed ever. I got 10 things that you said you were going to do, and we to a point we need to pay somebody. It's about more than just that one thing. It's always something bigger.
And communication might be our next show title. Stay
That's a
tuned.
good one.
And with that being said, give a status update to the person that's helping you out. Let them know that hey, you helped, and then like I said, if Otis was able to calm your nerves or blowing your black out. You know what I'm saying? Let us know that so we can just tell you, you know what I'm saying? Forget all the stuff, just go, you know what I'm saying, go directly into, you know what I'm saying, taking care of that. And with that said, we'll move on to our next session. Ms. Reese, take it.
Oh, today I got my fashion tips from by Miss Reed. Listen, people have got to learn. Put accessories on, people. A boring outfit goes a long way when you put some earrings on. This bracelet actually has a ring that matches it. I thought that was too much because it already matches these earrings. They didn't even buy them together. They just happen to work. But wear accessories with your things. You can take a plain Jane outfit and just put see him with his t-shirt, but he got on a chain and a watch, and that looks a whole lot better than just plain t-shirt. And make it look like something just because you added shoes, purse, belt. Do your hair, do your makeup. If you would take a plain outfit a long way with accessories. This particular bracelet, and I said like it's got the matching ring. I think I got from Dr. V's Glam Shop. I'm gonna tag her in this. I just thought about it. I'm gonna tag her. So you want one with the matching ring to it. I love it. It's adjust and you can wear it with different earrings because, like I said, it didn't come with earrings, but these match good. Yeah, do accessories.
Fellas, nothing like a good watch. And I want you to say, look at me when I say this. Follow me. Spend some money on your watch. And nothing like a nice, expensive timepiece. Every man should have one. Spend some good money. Like I said, get your good timepiece. This is a Movado 800 series. I mean, you don't need to do something as pricey as this one's, or even better. Like I said, I think that, you know what I'm saying, more about a $500 for a watch should be your minimum. Get you a good watch, good timepiece, good face, and so forth. Or if you like these Movados like me, it's gonna cost you about 1100. But like I said, spend some money on your watch, your timepiece. It's good. Your shoes, your belts. Make sure you got a good belt. Don't you? We don't want you to have an old janitor belt now. I want you to get you a good belt where you know what I'm saying, got a clean buckle to it, and so forth. And nothing wrong with a chain, people. Oh, get a chain, not too long. You know what I'm saying? Something just that hangs real nice, a little pendant on it, and so forth. That you wear in your t-shirt over your t-shirt, button up, kind of in there, kind of you know what I'm saying, where they see the neckline a little bit. Definitely. So nice watch, nice little chain, nice shoes, and a good belt. Like I said, a lot of people forget the belts. And I
I
don't need you to
think
go to the Lewis
men,
store for the belt. Get your this
Louis or
regular belt.
$30 belt.
30 $50 belt, whatever holds you up. But like I said, it's a good belt with a nice buckle.
But see, men, you all's accessories are can be pricey. Like you want the nicer watch. You gotta
Absolutely.
have a decent belt. Women, we can throw on some costume jewelry. This is just costume jewelry, not a big deal, as long as it's not fading or something crazy, and we can get away with that. But men really do have to wear more
Double standard.
expensive pieces.
Double standard. Double
How is
standard.
that a double standard,
I'm,
Joe?
I'm gonna say
Look,
this. I'm gonna say
you don't
this.
have no hair, no makeup,
I'm gonna say this.
none of the other stuff that we have to do. Pedicure, manicure. Well, y'all need those these days, but still, hair and makeup is that. There you go, right there.
Fellas, I want to speak to you, Sharice. Hold up, fellas. So, I what she said, it ain't expensive. 'Cause, man, we've been fooled by $48 worth of clothes and accessories. That's because of how I fit her. Like I said, you 5 grand worth of accessories on, and she got $48 worth of stuff on, and another $28 in her bank account. So be careful.
Look, I can make a $50 outfit look like it costs 300,
I,
especially with accessories.
I know
So
that's right.
you're to your point, you're absolutely right. A woman can take a $50 outfit and make it look great, especially if she's got on the right undergarments and whatever else. But men, y'all got to spend some little money on your clothes, okay? But we balance it out because again, we still have hair and makeup and all that other stuff.
But like I said, fellas, do it for yourself though. Don't do it for them. Do it for yourself. Make whatever makes you feel good. Like I said, good watch, some good shoes. You know what I'm saying? Your accessories and so forth. Do it for yourself. Manicure, pedicure. Like I said, I endorse that. And with that being said, this has been Bar Talk. We'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.